Hello everybody, it's me, V. What's up? We are back with more Thracia 776. I'm a little bit late today, don't worry about it. And we are on chapter 8, I think? Yes, 9? 9, chapter 9. A lot of trees. That's the important thing, is that there are way too many trees involved. Dante is not currently with us. He is having a nap upstairs in a sunny patch of light, so I did not want to disturb his little kitty self. And thank God we have a deploy menu again. Let's see. Probably gonna want to bring Karin. For sure. Let me think. Who else do we have? There's a thing with Callian and Sulfina if they talk, I guess. So I'll bring him. Oh, let's see here. You're level 5. What's Ronan at? He's at level 8. What's your magic stat again, buddy? 5? I know that there's like a meteor bishop over there somewhere, so he might actually be kind of useful to like tank a hit or two. Who else? Who has a magic stat on this team? Not Ocean. Definitely not Shiva. I mean Asbel. I'll bring Asbel too, why not? Let's see. I could bring Safi maybe? Oh, I gotta bring Finn. I think he has a conversation with Sulfina too. Fergus. What's your fatigue at? 0, right? Because I didn't deploy you last chapter. I don't know if Dawson will be useful at all here. Or Brighton, really. I can bring Matcha. Her 4-hole strength. She's worse than Ronan. I could also bring Nana. I don't know exactly what chapter's coming next is the thing. Oh, Tanya, I know there's some flyers, but I don't know if we're gonna have a bit of an issue with them. Let me see. Okay, you guys have like a lot of iron. I mean, I don't think my thieves are gonna be able to just like outright steal any of this off of you, unless maybe Lithis gets like another point of con or something. I know there's gonna be like a boss in here or something. Oh, you know what? It might be useful to have a thief to steal. Well, no, they can't steal the physics stave, can they? Well, I could just capture, though. After he wears out his loser tome. And the other loser tome. I could steal the wind tome. Hold on, can Lara steal the wind tome? She can. We could bring Lara, everybody. Let's do it. This is a horrible idea, but let's do it. Because I could wear out his meteor tome, and then I could just, like, steel chain, right? Maybe get her, like, a level or 2 going. Maybe I'll bring Dawson. He's gonna move slow. But he could probably tank those killer axe wyverns, right? If push comes to shove on that. Who else can I bring? How many? I'll bring Nana, I guess. I can always dismount her to move through the forest. And let's see, you have 8 fatigue on you. You have 0. Must have sat out last chapter. I would like... Oh wait, no, never mind. I'm already at 8. Oh well. let's look around again. Just real quick. I know we're gonna get a couple of guys out of here. I think there's gonna be a boss that shows up over here. Karin is just gonna have to run over there, I suppose. Hello, Seth. Or I'll be like, woo, I'm about to make a name for myself, stealing a singular wind tome. Yes, indeed. What's your magic stat, Nana? Okay. Good. Good, good. Doesn't feel like 8. 2, 3, 4. I guess it is, okay. I don't know if bringing horses is like a good idea, but it's what I'm doing. See, there's a house down there. Maybe I could just have Car and like pick up Asbel to come help out over here or something. I don't know. This is probably a terrible idea, but sure. We'll go with it. Just want to check to make sure everybody's got space in their inventory just in case. Can Dawson even cross the forest here? Like, I guess we'll see, right? Right, okay, we have to hit select? No. Start? There we go, okay. Hello, evil wyvern men. Gentlemen. Is this the area, Murloc? Murloc? That's correct, sire. So these bandits are harassing Thracian citizens. Even for your average brigand, that's stupid. Exceptionally stupid. Even so, my lord father, you didn't need to come here in person for such a trifle. Hi, Altena. I actually kind of think maybe you're like the one character who didn't get a Thracia glow up. Hold on. What did her genealogy portrait look like again? This is very important Googling I'm doing. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna put them up side by side. Alright, it's a side grade. Her Thracia portrait's a side grade. Such a trifle, blah blah blah. And what kind of king would I be if I wasn't aware of all the matters that trouble my realm, trifling or no? Besides, it's been too long since you and I had an outing of our own, Altena. Indeed, father, I'm glad we were able to spend time together. Shame that Aryan couldn't join us. I wanted him to come along, but he didn't want the capital to be left unattended in our absence. He's merely taking after your example, father. When I was his age, I'd already taken the throne. Aryan needs to keep at it if he wants to outpace me. Did you kill your dad for it, or did he step down, or was he just already dead for some other reason? I'm curious now. What's the Thracia royal family lore? He's doing his best, and so am I. I want only to be a pillar of strength for our family, my lord father. Good, the two of you are Thracia's future. The north abounds with crops, and the mountains of the south hide much in the way of resources and riches. An independent Thracia will need both, not just one or the other. To have a single united Thracia, my fondest wish is to return this land to what it was in the days of Dian and Norun. Even if it damns me to the deepest pit of hell. Father? Altena. Yes? The wind's changing on us. Let's head back and leave this one to Murloc. Merlot, I don't know. As you wish, my lord father. You good to handle this on your own, Murloc? I don't know how to say his name. Ha, you insult me by asking, sire. Alright then, I'm entrusting you with the rest of our soldiers. I won't accept any excuses. Wipe out every last bandit. Show them what it's like to have made an enemy of Thracia. Leave everything to me, my lord. Hello, Christian the Pyro Bird, what's up? My lord father, it's the Thracian army. They're flooding in from the south. So Trevant has finally noticed us. A pox on it all. With Glade and Tara, there's no one here with any experience in battle. Then leave it to me. I'll draw their attention and buy everyone time to escape. Wait, General Hannibal sent word ahead. According to him, Prince Leif and a coalition of warriors from Fianna and Munster are already en route. We have to hold out until they get here. Understood. If you've no objections, I'll establish a defensive perimeter. Just Christian, because my full username is just too cumbersome to say every time. Okay. Christian. Kane, Alba, Robert, we're moving out. Follow me. Kane? Hello? I was gonna use you, maybe. The villa is just ahead, Prince Leif. Something amiss? Those soldiers moving about. Are they Duke Dorius's troops? Blast. Take a closer look at their armor, Prince Leif. That's the Thracian army. What? Wasn't this villa supposed to be under the protection of General Hannibal? Perhaps Thracia finally learned of their presence, or perhaps General Hannibal tipped them off. I'll not hear it, Augustus. General Hannibal is a man of honor. He'd not do such a thing. Be that as it may, we must move to rescue them immediately. If the nobles of Leonster fall with that villa, we lose the people's support and any hope of liberating Thracia or rebuilding Leonster. Yay! Okay, so we have a Meteor Tome guy over here. Don't love that for him. And then, okay, we have Robert, who... Hello, Poison Parfait, what's up? They call you Bird, that's cuter. That sounds like a term of endearment. I like to keep a solid distance from my chat. like an absentee father. Okay, okay, skill, speed. I'm not a British lady. Are you a British man? I actually have no idea if these are good growths or not. I'm just staring at them. Alba, who's... You know, he's kind of a cutie. He looks like he could be Ronan's older brother. No, I ain't British? Okay. Good. That's probably better for you in the long run. Not to insult my British guys, gals, and non-binary pals. Of which there's been at least one at some point. Hi, Kane. "55 strength growth. Okay, that's the best one we've seen so far. In the strength growth department, at least. Oh, Selfina. She comes with a master seal for free, though. I don't know who would be using it, but... You know what? I had like 4 master seals that I was gonna figure out who to give them to, and I completely forgot to do that. I think I was gonna give one to Fergus, right? But I didn't deploy him on this map because I'm dumb, I suppose. It's better in the long run. You don't want to be in the UK on April 28th. Whoa! What's happening on April 28th at 2:48 p.m.? For the record, US government, if you're watching this, I have no plans to do anything. I was just thinking because, like, the British need to get their shit together. I mean, the sun is setting on their empire, if you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Y'all are smart. Was I gonna give Karin a Master Seal, or was I gonna wait for her? She's only level 7 anyway, so it doesn't matter, I guess. You're not helping the allocations. What, have you never heard, like, the sun never sets on the British Empire? That's, like, an actual thing that they said back in the day. I'm not gonna be able to move, what's-his-face through these mountains, am I? Dawson. I mean, it's set on the... Well, yeah, it sets on everybody. Can she pick Dawson up? She can. That's probably gonna tank her movement, though, if she picks him up, because he's got, like, 16 con. Okay, how do I want to do this? I'm feeling like Asbel maybe over here to tank the meteor hits. And then I could probably bring Lara in to steal his wind tome, and then I could have somebody kidnap him. I'm pretty sure Pegasus Knights can't have their movement tanked by rescues. I thought there was some, like, calculation where it's like if they're over half of the con of the character, it's something like that. No, we were having this discussion like 2 or 3 chapters ago in that one where you have to get out of the town or whatever. Might just be Cavaliers. I mean, we could try. Like, we could try picking him up and seeing how far she can move. Because I want Dhalsim over here to tank probably all of these guys who are coming through. Okay, well. Because I imagine if calves can't move over the mountains, armors probably can't either, right? If the rescuee's con is 10 or above, picking them up always lowers move. Oh. Well, we'll see how that goes for us then. Okay, are these guys gonna get triggered to move at some point, or are they just gonna sit there menacingly the entire time? Okay. Oh, wrong one. Yeah, I'm not sure who Dhalsim bribed to get deployed here. Well, my thought... Yeah, I got WAD pulled up, because I don't hate myself enough to try and do this blind. Let's see. Well, yeah, because I thought, oh, I could probably have Dhalsim over here on a choke point, and he has enough con to kidnap these people so I could take their stuff. That was my logic for Dhalsim. I do, but I still use it, yeah. I feel like it was pretty sound logic, all things considered. I'm worried about moving Finn over with them, because he's kind of my best unit on this side of the map right now. I mean, because, like, what's Lara gonna do? She hits like a wet noodle. Her strength growth is 10. Okay, let's see. You have 6 defense and you have 5. Pain it is. Like, we could probably post somebody up here. This is a bit of a choke point. That's all true, but, like, Ronan could be here instead. You know, I wanted to deploy Ronan, but then I was like... Well, because Callian has a talk convo with What's-Her-Face. And Finn has a talk convo with What's-Her-Face. So I had to take 2 spots for that. And then Nana, because I needed a healer. And then Leaf, because he has to be here. And then Asbel, because I figured he could tank the thing. And then Karin, because I figured flying would be nice. And then Dhalsim, I could just plant on a spot and probably, like, end turn. And then Lara to steal the tome, and then I was out of spaces. Yes, because you get, like, the Paragon sword or whatever, which seems kind of busted. So I figured, sure, why not? And then I guess I'll leave Alba standing right here on the gate. I figure if this starts going really poorly for me, I can always just reset back to go, and then we could do this all over again. And wouldn't that be lovely? We could all spend a nice sunny, well, it's not sunny here, beautiful Saturday afternoon together, replaying the exact same map of Thracia 776 for 4 hours straight. Wouldn't that be lovely? Oh, they do move. Oh, I don't like that. I'm not a fan of that one. That's a lot of guys moving all at once toward me. I wouldn't have a problem with weapon durability in this game if broken weapons didn't stay in your inventory. That is kind of annoying. Yeah, her movement's definitely tanked a bit. Makes them easier to repair, at least. Yeah, I guess. Okay, are you ready for everybody's favorite game of Meteor Stall? Can I hammer in my hammer and staff, though? Actually, how many Graph Caliber uses does Asbel have left? 8? Plenty. Who would ever need more than that? When there's a lot more than 5 personal weapons? Yeah, but like, you see, Kaga hates you. And he hates me. Kaga loves me, he gave me choices and move levels. Maybe if he gave me a couple more move levels, I'd like him more, but yeah, right now, me and him have beef. Oh yeah, that'll do 1. If it hits. See, who needs Ronin when you have Asbel, other than me, because I like Ronin, for some inexplicable reason. Okay, now can I get these guys to come over here? Because it's kind of scaring me how they're going that way. Who? Okay, hold on. They're all carrying killer lances, right? And vulneraries, I guess. I'm so tired today. Does Leaf still have a scroll on him? He does not. Who did I give that to? And more importantly, why? Oh dear. Okay, Asbel. Didn't even realize Kago. Yeah, isn't he? He's not that old from what I remember. He's only in like his 50s, right? 75? Okay, never mind. I am mistaking him for someone else, I guess. That's 20. Yeah, that's what I meant to look at. I was looking at their attack stat. Okay, so Asbel could probably take one of these guys. He probably can't take all of them. In fact, I know he can't take all of them. But if he could take one of them, that'd be nice. Still needs to finish Visteria. God won't let him rest until then. Okay, can Asbel take 2 of these guys? He's got 34 HP and 7 defense, and he's holding a scroll so he won't get critted, right? So that would be 19 minus 7 is 12. And then 28 minus 7 is 21. And 21 plus 12 is a lot, is 33. And how much health did Asbel have again? 34. So theoretically speaking, wait, hold on, I didn't even check their attack speed. 8, 14. Asbel has 17. So Asbel will be fine. He won't get doubled, right? Yeah, so he could take 2 of these losers. I could probably set him up on this forest tile, because then he would get another 2 defense. Okay, hold on. I will make this work. And then I will get it, it will mess up, and I will be super embarrassed. Okay, Asbel, wait here. Everybody else move back. As you should be, yeah. I'm constantly embarrassed just to be alive, like, it happens. It's fine, we move through it. Okay. And then we're gonna want to move up with Karin over here. That peak appears to be a safe spot. And then you guys are all safe here. Why don't we just leave that alone for now and see what happens? Freaking party mover. The self-loathing is the party. Oh no, you see, I love myself. I'm just embarrassed to be alive sometimes. Sometimes you're just standing in your parents' kitchen explaining the plot of Devil May Cry 3 with great gusto, and then you finish talking and you're like, why am I still, like, what am I doing with my life and my time right now? This party's getting crazy. Yeah. Let's go, Asbel. The way to be cool is to just not care about how cringe you're being, and then everybody respects you for it. Never had the opportunity, so I can't relate. See? I didn't realize that the Meteor Mage would still be able to hit him there. It's a good thing we had like 1 HP of wiggle room. You're no common bandit. What's going on here? Your death. Suck it. Forgive me, King Trevant, your majesty. Another point of magic. Another point of speed, even though I'm pretty sure that 20 is the cap still. Are these guys just gonna run away now? Instead of continuing to chase me, because that's honestly kind of funny. Okay, I will say, although this game frustrates me, sometimes I do something like that and I feel like the smartest person alive. Okay, yeah, Dawson definitely cannot walk over mountains. That's good to see. I mean, it's not good to see, it kind of sucks, but it's good to know. Can I, like, blitz this guy? Actually a wee bit worried about those guys. Maybe I could move. Okay, what was it? It doubles, a crit doubles and then subtracts your defense, right? So you would do 19 times 2 minus 6? $32. Okay, so you guys die to like 1 crit. Fantastic. Okay, maybe we need to move back a little bit. I would like to get Dawson like right here where Kane is standing, but because Karin can't move very far while holding him, that's a bit of a problem now, isn't it? And these guys all have killer lances. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to move back. I don't even want to try and take these guys. At least not with this loadout. Sylphina's in a little bit of a pickle, though. Because I don't think I can move her quite far enough to get out of the range of these losers, huh? $19. What's your defense, girl? 6. I mean, it'll kill if he crits, but he might not crit, so... Alright, let's see. Where does Meteor Mage end? Over there? I'm hoping the wyverns are just running to the edge of the map to, like, leave. But who knows, honestly. Like, I don't know, maybe they're running away now that their little commander is dead. No, they're not. They're not doing that. They're not doing what I wanted them to. Do not crit me. This is going exceptionally poorly. The Flemblem giveth and the Flembleth taken away. Taketh away. Whatever. So maybe Dawson was not a good call for this map. 2 bows in that group? Yeah, but like now I'm getting mobbed. Okay, she'll do 38 minus 8. Which is a 70% chance to hit though. I mean, like, here's the problem right now is that Sylphina is, like, cooked if she gets hit by anything else. And this guy is like right within fry pan range. And I'm like one tile too far to drop Dawson off to actually help. Oh, Christ, okay. What do you do, Robert? Robert doesn't even kill. So, that blows. Whatever. That was gonna kill anyways, but thanks, Sulfina. This is dumb, but can I trade her killer bow onto Robert? And then he could killer bow something? Does he have the, No, he doesn't have the weapon rank for it. Damn, I would have felt so smart, though. Yeah, I don't know whose decision this was, but I don't like them very much. Maybe I should have stuck Asbel within range of more people. Okay, God, you son of a bitch. Yeah, me and Kaga are not friends. Two? Really? Really, Kane? You're gonna do 2 damage? You're gonna do 2 damage to the wyvern? Like a little baby? I hate you. Okay. Yeah, I think that this is just, like, cooked. He's not even gonna double, either. These Thracia boys ain't shit compared to the Yggdrasil lad. It seems they're really not. The Kane enjoyers argument crumbles when they get to use Kane. Shut up. I was just supposed to know that they were gonna launch 12 defense wyverns at me, and they're on a peak, so they get an extra 5 defense. I was just supposed to know that was gonna happen. I genuinely, I think that this turn is cooked. Like, I don't think that this... I don't think there's anything I can do. I think this is a reset. Lester, Diarmid, Oifi, Alec, Finn, Noise, and Miter would never... I mean, Alec sucks. Like, let's not pretend here. Okay, yeah, I should have brought Safi, because then she would have the physics staves to use, but Nana can't use them. Though I don't think we would have survived anyways. Alec bags Sylvia. Oh god. I mean, my Alec did marry my Sylvia, and I have a lot of questions about why he would do that. Karin is, like, made of paper. No, this was a bad call. Like, I'll end turn just to, like, watch the carnage, but this is definitely a reset. There's no getting out of this one. Unless the AI just does something really stupid. Why are you critting these losers? If I had known you were gonna do that, I would have had you kill the wyvern. Yeah, like, unless the, like, both of the wyverns don't go after Selfina and miss, like, I think this is just, like, I'm just cooked. Like, they both have to miss her. Yeah, which was not gonna happen. Okay, where's my reset counter? We are now at 3. Which is a lot better than I thought I was gonna be doing by this point, so you know what, I'm gonna take my small victories where I can. Yeah, I think what I'm actually gonna do is... I've been making save states, but I'm not even gonna load them. I think we're just gonna start the chapter over. Okay, not bringing Dawson. What is Safi's magic stat? She's got 12. So what I could actually do is, instead of bringing Nana, I could bring Safi, and then she could tank the meteor, and she has physics saves for in case of emergencies, right? Welcome to the kill count, where we tally up the victims in all our favorite... Okay. Let's see. We want to keep Asbel, we want to keep Karin, we want to keep Callian, and we want to keep Finn for sure. Lara can stay, because she can take the Wind Tome off of that loser. And then I have room for one more. Fergus, maybe? If only to promote him. Trying to think of who else would be a good idea here. Do I not have... I swear to God I have more scrolls. We could probably bring... Oops. We'll bring Fergus. He's a little bit more mobile. And then... what do I have in the supply? I have a luck ring, a skill ring, a leg ring. 2 master seals. And a Wrath Manual. Is there somebody I should be giving the Wrath Manual to? I'd go with more bows. See, like, the thing is, the bows are only really useful for the 4 wyverns that are on the map. And I think what I'm just gonna do is I'm just gonna yeet Asbel over to that side as quickly as possible now that I know that they move. Karin shouldn't be slowed down by him because he's small and wayfish. Okay, skill ring, luck ring, leg ring. Whomst? I also have a warp stave, but I don't know if I want to use that yet. I could theoretically just warp somebody over there with it, but what if I need it later? And this map doesn't seem that hard, I'm just stupid. These guys don't seem to move. These guys will move. See, what I'm thinking is, like, just get Asbel, like, over here, and then, like, drop him on a mountain or something, and then let the wyverns come to him. Because he should be fine, theoretically. Hopefully I don't eat my words there. If Karin didn't get slowed down by Dhalsim, then that would have been a fantastic plan, but she did, so... Actually, now that I think about it, Dhalsim's carrying a scroll. Is this skill? Why are you carrying that? Okay, who needs skill growths? Who's a good skill growth haver? Safi, maybe, so she doesn't miss anymore? Is there anybody else I'm not deploying who's, like, holding on to something good that I could be using? If I'm not deploying Ronin, then Baldur's Scroll would probably be better served on somebody else, huh? Maybe... Karin's already holding one. I could put it on Fergus. I'm mostly trading these around for the lack of getting critted, more so than anything else, for the record. Okay, I think we'll just try this. Okay. And then... I want Fergus to come down. Use your Master Seal. We're already an hour in, and I have to restart the chapter. Okay. That's fine, I suppose, in terms of growths. Han's nice. 10 move, here we go. Does he really? Oh my god. Okay. Yeah, I'm thinking Fergus with a scroll, he could maybe bait some of the wyverns over here, and then Asbel can clean up if they move too far. And Safi can bait the meteor. He leveled it once and got it on promotion. Let's go. That's my boy. Wait. This is still a nice little choke point, so I'll have you wait here. I forgot that I can hold down A and make the enemy phase go a little bit faster, so... Oh boy, cheap viewers at streamboostspace.com. No thanks, I'm good. Why do all of those sound like the hot singles in your area ads? Like every time I've gotten like a cheap viewers bot in my chat, like I'm reminded so much of those like hot singles in your area, girlies. Okay, so now we're having the problem that these guys didn't just go straight up like they did last time. And I'm not entirely sure why, but it's really annoying. Because they probably are. What, hot singles in my area? Thank God. Wait, okay, hold on. Hot toothless grandmas in your... Oh God, okay. No, we gotta keep this PG. Hello, Ibinku. What do you mean? You mean hot singles weren't true? Feels bad, man. I know. God, why are... People are so easy. PG. PG-13 max, okay? I don't want to get, like, slapped by Twitch for allowing debauchery in my streams or whatever. I don't even know what I'm doing this turn. We're just hitting buttons. If I move you guys like this, who are they? Who are the wyverns tracking is what I'm curious about now. Because they didn't go straight up like I expected them to. I expected them to go straight up, but they went a little bit to the side this time. Oh, so scan. I don't know, man. I mean, like, Twitch probably doesn't care that much about it when you're my size, but... Oh boy, if I ever blow up as a streamer. With my once a week Saturday streams. Okay, let's see. How do I want to do this? What is the your guys' reach? Okay, I have to keep in mind that if I move her back, he's gonna move further, so. What is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9? He moves 9? Are you kidding me? Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So he'll be able to move to here, which means that he'll be able to hit these 2 spaces. Do I get a defense bonus for standing on the armory? Not as much as I would get for standing on the mountain. Do I get to Kanto after I drop somebody? They want to seize the fort. That, you see, now that would make sense. However, I did not think of it. I do get to Kanto after dropping. Okay, great. And Asbel still has Graf Caliber. Okay, yeah, so this should bait 2 of them into Asbel. As before. Now see, I'd rather him go for Asbel instead of Fergus. Because right now he's probably gonna go for Fergus, because he can javelin him. He can't javelin Asbel. I could bait this guy. Can I bait him without baiting? No. Fergalicious, don't fail us. Fergus will be fine. He's holding a scroll and he's got like 11 defense and 32 HP, so like he'll probably be fine. Yeah, I'm gonna have to... Okay, I think if I have him stand here, move everybody back. Especially Safi. Oh, I moved him too far. Whoops. Yeah, I needed to move him. Hello, Thiago Xavier, what's up? As well, about to show them the graph of the correlation between fuck around and find out. Yeah, we're just hoping he doesn't get hit, because that would suck for him. Okay, we're gonna want to move you guys back. Are you using some kind of guide for this game? I do have Fire Emblem WAD up on the other tab just to check for like major things like conversations and reinforcements and whatnot. But I already had to reset this chapter once, so apparently I'm not very good at this game. Alright, we're just gonna see what happens. As much as I enjoy playing Fire Emblem games mostly blind, I know my limitations and I know I'll get really frustrated with this game if I play it blind, so... Yeah, I'm also checking for paralog requirements. I propose a new mathematical graph, the Asbel curve. It shows how more likely you are to find out the more you fuck around. Truly, he was a genius beyond his years. I'm sure people have speedrun this game. I'm 100% certain that they have, yeah. Okay. Asbel, definitely a better call over here. Speedruns of this game must be so cursed. They probably are. Oh, he's not gonna get that good level up he got before I... On a scale of 1 to there have been 10 resets, how has it been? I'm only at 3 resets, so I've only reset once today. Yeah. Okay, see, now we're in the same problem we were in the other time, where these guys are now, like, too close, because they went that way instead of getting baited this way or up. And I'm not really sure how to fix that. Because I don't think Asbel's going to be able to get over there. I guess I could probably... Okay, here's my thought process. Use that vulnerary, kid. Wait, hold on, before I do anything. Asbel explaining the Dunning-Kruger effect. You know what my favorite thing about the Dunning-Kruger effect is? Every time anybody on Reddit tries to explain the Dunning-Kruger effect, they are unintentionally falling victim to the Dunning-Kruger effect. Because they don't understand psychology, but they think they understand it well enough to tell everybody else on Reddit that they are suffering from the Dunning-Kruger effect. And I think that's kind of fun, like, funny. Okay, so then I want to bring you here. then what I want to do is I want to pick Asbel up and then drop him right here. And then I want to get you two out of the way. Okay. But this is the Dunning-Kruger effect. The Dunning-Kruger effect essentially states that the less you understand about a topic, the more confident you are in your ability to explain the topic. Basically. It's kind of like a you don't know what you don't know sort of a thing. So, like, the less you know about a subject, the more you, like... Okay, how do I explain this? The more you know about a subject, the more you know that you don't know about the subject, right? Basically, every Fire Emblem Lord thinking they can beat the Overlord in Chapter 1 is the Dunning-Kruger. Not quite. Yeah, functionally it just means that the more expertise you have in a field, the more you understand that you don't have all of the knowledge necessary in the field, where when you have a very surface understanding, you feel like you know a lot more, because you don't know how much you don't know. That undergrad degree in psychology coming in real handy right now. It's more 0 knowledge equals I know I'm an idiot at this, and then 10 knowledge equals I am the smartest expert to walk the earth, and then 80% knowledge is wow, I barely know. Yeah, exactly. Alright, shut up, I'm Googling. Okay, but it's gonna tell you basically what we just said. I brought Fergus to help bait these guys, and it didn't even work, so what am I even doing with myself? I can explain a lot of interesting psychology things if anybody's curious. Y'all ever hear about mirror neurons? That shit's insane. I could hold down the A button and this will go faster. Get him, Asbel. Oh, so mansplaining, but changed to them-splaining. Kind of, I suppose, for Dunning-Kruger. Yes, educate us, please. Okay, so, like, mirror neurons are, like, in your brain, right? So people are inherently social creatures, which means that we have brain structures designed to understand and respond to other humans, right? So mirror neurons are like if you've ever smiled at a baby and they smile back, it's because their brain is like, oh, smiling. I should smile back, because that's like what humans do. And that's like how we do a lot of like our social learning. Okay, how am I gonna handle this now? I'd rather get lost in Walmart for hours than ask for directions. Baby copy paste. Did you see the dire wolves? I'm not sure what that means. Okay, this guy stopping right here is really annoying. Because who's gonna kill him? Not me. You see, dire wolves are extinct. Okay. I was not aware that dire wolves were a real thing. I thought that was just a Game of Thrones thing. I don't want to do this. Because I'm not going to be able to reach this loser, and that annoys me immensely. How the fuck do you see extinct animals, genius? Well, we probably have pictures from before they were extinct, right? Up until 2 weeks ago when scientists picked dire wolf genes from a really well-preserved fossil, applied those to gray wolves, and what was born is gray wolves that basically look like dire wolves. Am I being punked? Are dire wolves an actual thing? Or is this like a joke? Because I'm like I'm like dire wolves are like fictional, right? Yes. Yeah, they're real. They are a real thing. They went extinct like 1,000-ish years ago. Okay. I don't know a lot about animals, I guess. How do I want to handle this now? She's holding a scroll, so she could, in theory, kind of hunt into this guy a little bit. Not exactly a direwolf because it's gene editing. They didn't replicate the fossil's DNA perfectly. Still very Why does everybody know about this except for me? And, like, everybody knows what direwolves are except for me. I'm just the only idiot in the room. That's fine, though. Why does the javelin do more than the short lance? Oh, come on, Karin. Do they not have something to do with science? Are animals not scientifically understood creatures? Okay, you have 20 attack. 20 times 2 is 40 minus whatever defense. So you will kill somebody if you crit. And that's not my favorite thing in the world. We're getting a little boxed in here. He's probably gonna go for Selfina, or he's gonna go for this guy, Alba, who has 5 defense plus 10 because he's standing on the thing, so 15. So 40 minus 15 is more than 24, I'm pretty sure. So I guess we just hope. Yeah, it's 25, great. You could say the same for psychology, what, that it's not science? I mean, there is debate about that, actually. Let's see here. Because when the bird species in an island years ago died and new different birds came in and evolved back into the exact same species of bird, we called it unextinction, so we basically just did that, but manually. Interesting. Understanding how they behave doesn't. Figuring out their colors definitely does, though. No, that understanding human minds is a science. Are you saying that it is or is not a science? Because, I mean, there is actual debate about that in the scientific fields. Alright, we're gonna start burning this meteor tome, I guess. It'd probably be way faster to just send Fergus through the fucking woods, huh? Let's move on to the Fire Emblem baddies, okay? Okay, who's your top Fire Emblem baddie? We could go back to playing Bang, Marry, Kill. I mean, that filled up 2 hours while I was grinding Dew to level 30 or 20. And Arden. I brought Arden along too for the grind. Okay, you're going for this guy. Okay. I think we're good. Tharja and basic, okay. Stop running away! How do I even deal with that if he just keeps cantoing back into the fucking mountains? I hate this game. Okay. Where even... Oh my god, what did the cat do? Oh, there it is. Like, oh, we're good, Asba will just get him on the thing. No, screw you, Kanto exists. See that meteor bishop? Want to know a fun fact about him? I'm terrified, sure. What is the fun fact about the meteor bishop? You're very emotional? Am I now? The only capturable wind tome in the entire game. Oh, good, I was gonna take it. Would it be more entertaining if I was less emotional? I feel like that's kind of part of the fun of watching somebody else play a game. I was out, what happened? This guy keeps cantoing away. And it's annoying me, because he's gonna just absolutely slaughter my units now. Because there's nowhere for them to go. Like, the only thing I can think to do is just have Robert escape this turn. I guess, like, I don't know what else to do here. Because he's gonna die, like... And, like, these guys are pressing in a little bit too much. Karin's not gonna be able to do anything to this dude. There's nowhere really for him to go. And now we're getting into trouble with too many of these guys. Why can they stand on this? Like, unless I have, like, Asbel, like, right here, maybe. We having fun, chat? So this is still in the— well, I didn't remember that that asshole would canto away back into the fucking mountains. The fucking end of Sound of Music or some shit. Okay, let's see. We'll be fine. I feel like I'm gonna get killed in my sleep by you. You are not the first person to think that, you know? I've been told I'm scary. I feel safe. See, okay, like, these guys can definitely... Why do none of you assholes come with vulneraries? My computer is in my room, I just need to turn on AO3 before sleeping and I'll be fine. Okay, here's maybe what we'll do. What's your move? You have 5. 1, 2, 3, yeah, no, you... How does fanfiction help you sleep? How doesn't fanfiction help you sleep? Evie, you go read it instead of killing me, of course. You gotta make sure it's something juicy, though. Something I like, you know? Giving real advice from time to time as tribute also helps protect you. I don't think I'm that scary. Personally. But maybe that's just me. Okay, what is your movement? 8? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Neither does a serial killer occasionally. I think you're just gonna have to escape. Like, I can't think of anything else to do with you right now, Robert. Next time, they'll be the ones retreating, me. If my life wasn't involved, I would definitely put that old really bad Zootopia comic, you know, the one. I don't. But your life is not at risk, I promise. It's like when somebody had to explain the Vaporeon meme to me, I had no idea. Are you gonna infect my brain with Zootopia comic? Okay, and then I think what I'm gonna do is Selfina goes here. I still don't get why people think Vaporeon is attractive in any feasible, because people are invested in some things Pokemon to an incredible extent. Maybe I should have just been, like, moving Fergus across the mountains the entire time. Maybe that would have been smarter. Oh, I have Sappy. I could have physics staved. Whatever. Judy is... what? Why are people attracted to a fish cat? Okay, here's the eternal debate. What are EVs? What are they? 'Cause, I was like, I think they're kind of like cat bunnies. And then sometimes I see people calling them dogs, and I'm like, you're objectively wrong. Mix of Pomeranians. But, like, they've got bunny ears, right? Like, we all see the bunny ears? Alright, let's just see how this goes for me. I don't think it's gonna go well, but we'll see. Alba sucking is good for me because then these guys don't die. Oh, so fennec foxes are bunnies. They got big ears, but they don't have, like, the same kind of big ears. So Eevee was based on a thing Sakurai saw once when going in the woods. It ran too fast and he was like 12 to figure out what it was, so he could imagine it as anything, so that's why Eevee is a rabbit, cat, dog, fox thing and becomes all of the above. See, that makes sense to me. I never saw them as a but they have like little bunny legs and stuff. Okay, now I'm not sure where this wyvern's gonna go. He's gonna go for Karin. Okay, that's actually kind of bad. I don't love that. Oh! Oh, my girl! Oh, you're so beautiful. Is Sakurai involved with Satoshi? That's okay. I mean, I figured it was probably something like that. That's fair. They both start with S. Very understandable mistake to make. Okay, nobody died, right? I wasn't. Fergus is not gonna make it through these mountains in any sort of efficient manner. She's coming for him. Okay, so technically speaking, I think Karin could actually kill this guy. Right? Oh, do they not get the defense bonus if they're on the peak because they're flyers? I didn't even think about that. She could theoretically kill this guy if she hits both of her attacks, but is she gonna do that? I don't think so. What I could do, right, because Safi can physics stave, right? Assuming she doesn't miss or something stupid. Flyers don't get tile bonuses. Yeah, I didn't even think about that. Do not miss. Okay. See, my thought process is either Karin tries to get the kill on this guy and then he can't come back to haunt me next turn, or Karin helps sweep these guys out up here and then hit and run retreats, because we gotta get Alba out of here. He's not gonna last much longer. I see that you are getting run over by a ton of enemies. Everything is fine then. Yep. Hello, Ultimage. What's up? Karin! I needed you to hit at least one of those. Why are you doing this to me? Okay, well, that just made my life a little bit harder. Because what I wanted to do was I wanted to move Asbel over here. How much do you like Corin from Fates? They're fine. I mean, they're not my favorite, but I don't hate them. I used to just like Corin a lot, actually. But I got over it. Okay, Kane. I asked because for some reason I heard you say Corin instead of Karin. Yeah, we're having one of those kinds of days today. Sheen. Okay. Okay. Sorry. Hold on. Sorry. Karin had a 72% chance to hit. Okay, so 72 minus... or 100 minus 72. So that's... she had a 28% chance to miss. So she had a 28% chance to miss times 2. So 28 times 0.28. And then Kane had a 20% chance to miss. So 0.2 times 0.2, and if I did math right, that means that I had a 0.3% chance to miss all 4 of those. Which is exceptionally unlucky. So, thanks, Fire Emblem. Alright, let's see. What's this guy's radius? Okay. I wanted to move Asbel, like, right here, so this guy would probably try and attack him and he could kill him, but, that's not happening, clearly. So now what I'm thinking I could do... No, I love RNG, it's my... Holy fuck. Hold on. So what was it? 0.28 times 0.28 times 0.2 times 0.2 times 0.0. That was a 93, so 0.07. So the chance of me missing all 5 of those is 0.02%. Assuming I know how to do statistics. So what I'm thinking now, can I... Am I gonna be able to walk in this bush if I pick up Asbel? I am, okay. Here's what's happening. Okay. Kane, I think, will probably be fine. He's got like 16 defense with standing on the gate. Really, if this wyvern would just die already, we would be fine. Like, he's really the thing that's screwing me up right now. I could bring more bows, but they're only useful against the 4 wyverns V some time ago. But here's the thing, when they're standing in the stupid peaks, they're not useful because I can't reach the stupid wyvern. That's the problem. I say, Kane, you better kill something today. Thanks. Now, my problem here is that Asbel's gonna kill, like, anything that attacks him. So we just hope he dodges enough hits that he doesn't die. Or actually, if you wanted to miss one of these 5% now, that would be fine, too, because then you wouldn't kill. But he's not going to. My mind still hasn't wrapped around the Switch 2 Direct. Which element of it are you still thinking about lovingly as you go to sleep at night? He's not gonna miss any of these, is he? Asbel, save some experience for everybody else. So in a Nintendo Direct, there will be a Deltarune release date, Silk Song, and also characters like Crab, Fishbones, and Moo Moo Meadows Cow will be in the Mario Kart. Sounds like a joke meme of the impossible and yet. Okay, that's fair. I could see that. We are still, like, definitely not out of the woods on this map, and that's kind of frustrating because the guide said that this map would not be that difficult. Which, like, to be fair, if my units sucked less, it wouldn't be that difficult. We're not doing any capture shenanigans, are we? Kane and Kane, Elise and Elise, Tana and Tina, Nina and Nino, Sophie and Sophia, yes. Two Arthurs and several other examples of reusing Fire Emblem names. Yes, they do. I wouldn't say Shannon and Shanna are the same, though. May and Faye are also not reuses. Leaf and Leaf, I think, are technically pronounced differently. So half your guys already escaped. Did you bring Callie into this map? Yeah, he's over here somewhere. Also, half my guys did not already escape. They're just over here because I'm an idiot. And I was like, yeah, I don't need to send them through the mountains. That'll take too long. The only person who escaped is Robert. Robin and Tobin as well. Louise? Louise and Louie are also not the same name. Like, Kane and Kane, I'll give. Elise and Elise, yeah. Tana and Tina are different. Nina and Nino are different. Sophie and Sophia are different names. Fiora and Fiona are different. Aran and Aran. Sure. Roberto and Robert are technically different. Shannon and Shanna, different. May and Faye, different. Half of them twiddle their thumbs while the other half is getting destroyed. Yeah, pretty much. Well, I thought that this map might be a little bit more balanced. Like, we might have a couple of guys go this way, but apparently that was not meant to be. And, like, yeah, I could have sent them through the mountains. In fact, I could restart the chapter and send them through the mountains, but I'm not gonna do that now. You only have 5 uses on that? Jeez. You know, actually, using the Thunder Tome might be better because it's slightly less accurate, and so he might not kill everything that attacks him. And so he might have to take fewer hits. We'll go for it. This is feeling like a one-chapter kind of day. I don't know if I can do any more of this. The good news is these guys do not appear to be able to hurt Kane. Or you could just not. That's fine. I didn't love you anyway, Kane. I didn't have high hopes for you. I want to play Devil May Cry again. This and Genealogy have a lot of maps that give that vibe. What, like, this is a one-map kind of day? To be fair, a one-map kind of day in Genealogy is, like, an 8-hour time commitment. Like, minimum. Did you hit anything, Karin? Thanks. What's your movement, Alba? 8? I'm too scared to move him. Bring back Dante and his shenanigans. I want to. I'm currently working on 100%ing Devil May Cry 3. So, I'm like 16 chapters in, or missions, I guess, 16 missions into yellow orb mode, because they made me do that for some stupid reason. And I'm like 17 missions into my hard mode playthrough. So far, I'm pretty happy with my performance in hard mode. I've only had to use like 3 vital stars, 1 against Beowulf, 1 against Virgil 2, and 1 against, oh god, what was the other boss? Was it just Virgil and Beowulf 2? Who else is it? Who was, I didn't have to use, oh no, I did use 1 against Nevin. Nevin, Beowulf, and Virgil 2. Which, I hate Nevin so much. So. I mean, I like her design. I just, her fight is very, like, stop and start, you know what I mean? I hated, oh, I had to use 1 against Agni and Rudra, too. No, actually, wait, I'm misremembering. I didn't have to use a Vital Star on hard mode, but I bought Devil May Cry 3 for the Switch, and I died to Agni and Rudra. They were my first death. I'm trying to see on the Switch version how far I can get on a fresh save without activating baby mode. I did her fight with Gunslinger as well, because the statue is so far away. Yeah. Apparently she's weak to Cerberus, and I meant to try that out, and I just forgot, so, you know. Good job, Asbel. Oh, beautiful. Also, they're adding Cyberpunk to Switch 2, which aren't their bare titties in that game? Well, Nintendo doesn't care if you have bare titties on their system, they just care if they make the bare titties. Though they made Bayonetta, so like... Well, I'm confused on, like, Cyberpunk is rated M. Like, Nintendo's never been against having M-rated games on their platform. I mean, they bought Bayonetta, and Devil May Cry is on there. They just don't make those games. Unless we're talking about something else, and I just, like, completely lost the plot here. How much longer is this Meteor Bishop Mage. They they like bought the rights to Bayonetta, like, and kind of made it. I think they like were producing it. I don't remember what the exact story was with that. There was a whole thing that they wouldn't allow games with female nipples on the Switch. I don't remember that. That seems interesting. Are you sure you're not thinking about Tumblr's porn ban? Where they were like, female presenting nipples are not allowed on our platform. Okay, Asbel. I actually kind of want you to miss one of these, but you're not gonna, are you? No. I'm just too gay to understand that. I don't really get it either, but people are weird. Okay, here we go. Somebody attack Fergus, finally. I mean, we could get into the whole, like, socio-political climate that makes that statement. technically make sense within the culture, but it's Saturday afternoon and I don't feel like it. We just live in a society. There we go. That's an excellent summarization, Poison Parfait. We live in a society. Or I guess they can see me now. Yeah, I probably should have started moving him over there like 5 turns ago, but I didn't. And you know what? That is on me. Okay. Fergus is about to capture that archer. I could capture that archer, couldn't I? I would like to get Carr in like a level at any point, but I don't know if that's gonna happen. She did get a weapon level though. That's nice of her. So now she's at C rank lances. That's not 11, is it? That's 9. Oh, but he's gonna double. Or he can crit. That's fine too, Alba. That's a kind of level. Indeed it is. I think we're at the point where I'm more comfortable not... Just not, you know? Let's see. Killer blow this guy and probably get her back to a safe spot. Oh, he has a javelin. I didn't even notice that. Oh well. Okay. Can I capture this guy? How would that go for me? Pretty well, probably. About the bishop, check his lead. Yeah, he has like 3, right? Fergus, really? Yeah, he's like 3 authority. I did notice that earlier. Kane, could you hit the broadside of a barn for me, bud? You have 13 attack, 16, and 15. Alba has 5 defense. So... 16 minus 5 is 11. He'll live. If I leave him here. Gonna use another one of those little happy little vulneraries. Okay, so the bishop doesn't appear to move, yes? So we can do what I wanted to do from the start. Hello, Rose. How's it going? Okay, who do I want to put in harm's way here, then? If the bishop doesn't move, which it appears he doesn't. He's too weighted down by his meteor tome, I guess. I was playing DMC3? We were just talking about DMC3. Cerberus killed me. Is that your 3rd death? Who said sugar gay? Albeit you're... What? I don't think anybody said anything about sugar. Wait, so you did unlock baby mode, Rose? Nice. I mean, not nice, but you know. No, you were just talking about DMC3, don't drag me in. Okay, well, if you don't want to be part of this family, you don't have to be part of this family. I kind of want Callian to maybe bait this guy. We'll see how it goes. I don't think I did. You'll know. It'll give you like a big blaring, like, you have unlocked easy mode screen. Why are you disowning me, sister? Okay, unless you are willing to get down on your knees and tell me that Dante von Devil May Cry is like the hottest fictional character in existence, okay? Do you need to be in my chat? It is not giving me... Okay, so you haven't died 3 times then. I like how I said that and like the viewers went down. Probably not related, because it takes there's like a lag on when people stop watching, but I think it's funny. But have you seen him? He is a beautiful man. So sexy. My god. I would move mountains just to see him if he were real. Ugh. That's why he's so attractive, because he's not real. Swear to God. And he's a himbo. And as I've said previously on stream, the dumber they are, the hotter they are. That's also why Virgil's hot. He's also an idiot. If you've ever played Devil May Cry. Virgil's possibly dumber than Dante, even. Arguably, he's dumber than Dante, even. There's a lot going on in... There's a lot going on in Devil May Cry. Okay, we're gonna try this again, buddy. There we go. A former Power Ranger's voice actor voices Virgil in 5. Did Daniel Southworth? Was he in Power Rangers? Because it's the same voice actor in 3 as it is in 5. Yeah, he voices him in all the games. Except for probably 1, because they had different voice actors then, but... Was the Quantum Ranger. I will have to admit I've never watched Power Rangers. Like anything Power Rangers. Oh no, that's Nero? Wait, I'm confused now. Well, now you have to. That wasn't really... Okay, first of all, when did Power Rangers Time Force come out? He's a former Power... Is Johnny Young Bosch also a former Power Ranger? How did you miss both of those, Alba? 2001. Okay. So I could have been old enough, or young enough, I suppose, to be watching that. Well, I think I might have actually been too young for Power Rangers at that point. I grew up before we had all of these fancy streaming services and on demand and whatever. Selfina, girl, you gotta do better than that. Johnny Young Bosch was the second Black Ranger in the first season. Oh. Yes, you were, Rose. I'm very proud of you. Yeah, sorry about that. I had to say something real quick. Interact with another human being who is not involved in the streams. Let's see. Now, how do I want to do this? Maybe Leaf could do like a light brand hit or something. Anyways, you said all the Power Rangers seasons are literally free on YouTube. Well, I didn't know that because I wasn't into Power Rangers as a kid. No, sorry. That was a crit. Leaf crit. Great. That's not what I wanted him to do. Okay, can I bait like one of you? Not both of you. You have 17. What was your defense? 5, 12. And you have 11 minus 5 is 6. So 6 and 12, 18. Alien has more than 18 HP, right? Oh yeah. As long as he doesn't get crit or something stupid, he should be fine if I put him right here. I think what I'm gonna start doing is I'm gonna start getting Karin moved over to the house over there. Asbel, are you proud of me? Asbel's literally the only thing that made this map work. So, yes, I'm very proud of him, actually. Asbel is the reason this map was possible. I mean, I'm sure there were other ways that this map would have been possible if I had been either less stupid or less stubborn. But where's the fun in that? I didn't realize Callian was gonna get hit twice by that guy. I'm really glad the other guy missed, because he probably would have died. You... Sucker. Wait, what? How did you move again? And he missed twice. Does he have... Did he, like, proc a vigor? What the hell happened there? He doubled? You can double? How? That thing weighs like 8. I'm confused and scared. I remember when my little brother was in kindergarten, it was Halloween time and he didn't have a costume because I think my parents either forgot to give him a costume or we didn't have enough money at the moment to get him one. His teacher didn't want him to be left out, especially for the little parade their grade does. She gave him a spare costume she had and it was a red Power. That's so cute! Fortunately, the weight is irrelevant. Why? Alright, Sylphina. Take this guy's... No, not that one. Take this guy's bow. It just is. I like it when things make sense, okay? Sue me. (22 minus 9). Times 2. That'll kill. I'm ready to be done with this map, so we're just gonna do this. Oh yes, Finn. Yes! Crit on the second hit. Waste my Brave Lance uses, buddy. Okay. Well, he has exactly enough to double. what do I want to do here? 15 minus 11 is gonna be like 4. What about leaf? Screw it. We'll just wear out the light brand again. I already hammered and staffed it once. What's another one? I really should pace out my leaf level ups more, but what can I say? He's just like one of the few actually effective units. Okay, so you'll do 11 minus 5. That's 6? 12 max. Is his sword rank still C? I think so, yeah. Yep. Karin, keep going. My boy, I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. Why does hitting from 2 range not up his sword rank? Because Kaga hates you, that's why. That was actually a fairly good level up, Callie, and I'm proud of you. Even if your name does mean, like, dead animal carcass. Because he's using light magic? Yeah, like, here's the thing, though. I don't care if he's using light magic. He should still rank up his swords, because he's using a sword. That's how it should work. 26 minus 11. But he's not using a sword. But he's using a light magic through a sword. Don't argue with me on this. I will be stubborn. You think Leaf will survive these guys? 13... 14... Leaf has 7 defense. So 7 and 6 is 13? Yeah, he'll be fine. My poor little tyrant, he's molting right now and he has a lot of pin. Aww, poor birdie. Raising it up in the air and saying, by the power of my mama's chili oil is slightly different skill than parrying and I don't know how to say that word. Dude, I want some soft crust pizza right now. I have a pizza upstairs for me after the stream is over. And I am longing for it, yearning for it. I am become Dante from Devil May Cry. You folks friends of the people in that villa? I went hunting once and found this in the mountains behind my house. It must have been written on fine vellum to have lasted this long. From all the calligraphy, I figure it's gotta have something to do with those well-to-do folk that live up in the villa. You look to be helping them already, so could you see that it gets back to them? Shaller's Scroll. What's that one do? Plus 5 strength, plus 5 magic, plus 10 skill, and plus 10 speed. Ooh. Maybe I could put that on Ronan. You bitch. Thanks. I'm actually going to eat at a Japanese place around 6:30 today. That sounds so good. I like food. Delicious. It's just become a thing where I just eat a pizza every Saturday after the stream. I don't know how it became that way, when or why, but it did. Food is huge, can't live without it. So true. Unpopular, but I like anchovies on my pizza. It's the Italian in me. As long as you don't like pineapple on pizza. Oh, let's have this debate again. Okay. What is everybody's opinion on pineapple on pizza? This may or may not determine whether or not you get to stay. I do not care. Okay, so Poison Parfait is a little middleman Mary over here. I have no idea what I just said. My sister likes Hawaii pizza. Okay, well your sister's not here, so. Pineapple is tasty on pizza. I am surrounded. I am surrounded by people with questionable taste. And I am afraid. Middleman Mary's bars. Thanks. Okay, what's sold at this armory? Steel. Ooh. Okay, I'm gonna sell this short lands because I really don't need it. I would like to have something that has a little bit more oomph to it for Karin, because apparently the short lances suck. Which, fair. At least it's better than putting peanut butter on pizza, which is dreadfully real, I assure you. Oh, ew. Who does that? Okay. Do you think Karin will be fine with a steel lance, or should I get her an iron one? Is the extra... is she gonna get weighed down too much by steel? Filthy Americans, that's who. Yeah. Americans do be like that. In my experience, steel is good on her, okay. Because she's just hitting like a wet noodle. Right now. And it's kind of annoying, actually. Oh yeah, I mean, she was doubling with the 12-weight javelin or whatever. Mine was way more leveled at this point. Well, good for you! Like I said, the hitting like a wet noodle aspect has really been hindering her growth. So... Okay, I will be taking your wind tome. Really not a lot left to do, huh? I just gotta get that house over there. She's better used as a delivery girl. I mean, I've been using her like that. I guess we'll have Finn go down. Take your garbage meteor tome as well. I kind of want to do like a little bit of like steel chaining on this guy. Is that what you say? I don't know. Just pass his broken meteor back and forth until Lara gets a level, maybe. That seems congruent for me. What's the matter, chum? You're looking a mite pale there. Been working too hard? Hey, I know the feeling. Got just the thing. It's called a stamina drink. When you're just plain worn out, gulp down that little beauty and you'll be ready and raring to take the field again. I'll give you this one as a free sample. If you like it, and I'm sure you will, see about buying more at the vendor next door, eh? Oh, but best stock up while you can. Tara's the only other place that sells these. It's worth every coin for soldiers like you. 30% isn't terrible with Hodor too, it could be nuts. I mean, hasn't she been carrying that scroll the entire time I've been using her and she's still got 6? So, you know. How much con does this guy have? 7? Okay, well. I'm not forgetting to talk to Selfina with everybody. I think once Lara gets a level off of this loser, I'm gonna kidnap him with Finn. And then we'll steal his stuff. Cause Lara can't steal his heal stave and his physic. They're too heavy for her. So we have to capture him, but once we capture him, we can't do this anymore, so we gotta get the level. Selfina, you're just gonna walk over here, okay? Lady Selfina, I made it back! Oh, my dear Callian, thank you for all you've done. Think nothing of it, milady. Would that I could have done more. I must double my training if I'm to become as strong as a knight as Sir Glade sometime in my natural life. I want only to aid Prince Leaf, but all I've learned in his service so far is just how powerless I truly am. Don't let your impatience cloud your judgment. You won't be of any use to him dead. The time to grant you your inheritance may have come more quickly than I'd thought. This is a fine blade, milady, but where? Your mother entrusted this to me. It's known as the Paragon Sword. She bade me give it to you when you had grown into a worthy knight. Mother. She passed from this world far too young, taken by illness. A tragedy if there ever was one, that... This very blade was a favorite of your father's, and he wielded it right up until the day he died honorably in battle. Wow. So your dad sucked, huh? So this was father's own blade, one that he wielded in service of House Leonster. This is your birthright, Callie, and use it with great care. Yes, I will. Thank you, Lady Selfina. You ain't doubling anything, bud. Okay, so, like, serious question. Can anybody else use the Paragon Sword, or is it locked to him? It's not even locked to him. That's hilarious. Okay, who do I give it to? Kane? Can Kane use it while he's mounted? He cannot. Damn. Unmounted Kane Paragon Sword shenanigans? It's double Ronins and triple Dagdars. Yeah, but Dagdar comes out of the box good, right? I'm just waiting for me to, like, get halfway through this map and just get, like, absolutely choke slammed by a bunch of enemies that I was not expecting. Prince Leaf, oh, it's been too long, my lord. It's me, Selfina. Selfina in the flesh, can it really be you? Prince Leaf, this halfway feels like a dream. When I last saw you, my lord, you were but a child, a toddler who fell asleep at my knees. You've grown into such a fine young man. Oh, Selfina, it's enough to make me cry. I had thought you and Duke Dorius were killed trying to protect me. I never imagined I'd be able to see you again. I never knew my mother or sister. The kinship of my family was one thing my retainers were never able to fetch for me. I saw Lachesis as a sort of mother, and you as the older sister I was never able to meet. Not that I ever showed you much gratitude for it. I remember being quite the little terror. It would be terribly improper to ever say such a thing of the Prince of Leonster. I'll have to take you at your word, my lord. I take it that Lady Lachesis still has yet to return? I'm afraid so. She never made it back from her excursion to Isaac. I see. Well, don't give up hope. It's still possible that she's alive somewhere, alive and happy. I'm sure you'll find her someday, Prince Leaf. After all, the two of us were able to meet again, were we not? That's nice. Do I get anything for that? Nope. Just Leaf having family. A sort of mother? Are you saying that Quan banged Lachesis? Because I will not stand for this slander. Lachesis would never stoop so low as to bang Quan. No, it's an impossible. Where are you going? You don't get to leave. You gotta stay put for one more turn, buddy. Finn, though, past that hunk of man meat, Finn is pretty attractive. I won't lie. I won't lie to you. Oh boy, skill and luck. Okay, time to capture. It doesn't matter, right? Yeah. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I mean, the physics tape, right? We'll take the other one with someone else. Lachesis absolutely slept with Finn after Beowulf died. I mean, that's what I keep hearing. Though I'm fairly certain we've never had any, like, canon confirmation of that, right? Alright, give me your stupid heal stave. Beowulf dumped her first, so yeah, Beowulf does kind of dump her pretty coldly. He's just like, it's been real, dog. It's like, you have children together. Alright, we're gonna sell this meteor, I think. How much do the stamina drinks cost? 5,000 money? See, can I just not send things to the convoy? That would be really helpful if I could just send something to the convoy. I mean, Fergus is assumed to be Beowulf's other son. Beowulf was just, he's just a little too easy, isn't he? Okay, we're buying one stamina drink and then I'm moving on because I don't feel like it. Everybody else get out. All right ahead, Prince. Be careful. I mean, Fergus is his and Noish's son. Yeah. Oh, single mother Noish. Let's go. Okay, on to the next battle. Ever onward and upward. If you're not aware, Noish and Beowulf got lost in the woods of Salice together in our genealogy playthrough, so they're married now. Okay, we'll leave Sylphina there. I just realized we're gonna have to run Lara all the way up, so, that's good. Also, can I just say I'm fucking sick of people calling Lewin a bad dad? I mean, I know he's evil possessed by Forseti. I do still think it's kind of funny, though. And his kid shows up and he's just like, oh hey, it's been real. Does Sylphina have to- oh, Sylphina has to talk to Finn, not the other way around. Got it. Sir Finn, it's been too long. Hold, are you a friend or enemy? Have you forgotten me already, Sir Finn? It's Sylphina. Sylphina, Duke Dorius' daughter? The very same. You don't say. When we last met, you still wore your hair in braids. I can only hope I am more of a proper woman now than I was a decade past. Glade and I have since been wed, you see. Who is Glade? Glade? That old dog. How's he been? We've been catching up. We've much catching up to do. You must take me to him at once. Your reunion will have to wait a little longer, I'm afraid. He's away in Tara, trying to aid the city's defenders. A pity. Still, if duty calls, I suppose it can't be helped. You can barely hide your excitement for seeing my husband, but you can't scrape together 2 words for my benefit. I see you haven't changed much. No regard for the feelings of women. That's uncalled for. I meant nothing by it. Oh, but I still remember how you abandoned Lady Lachesis, left her to go off on her own. Damn, Finn. Grassy glade, Japanese grass sliders, a damage-dealing grass. Okay, yeah. Thanks, Poison Parfait. That's exactly what I was wondering. Sorrow. Sorry. You are not getting points for helping me out for that one. Expect a visit in your sleep tonight. The sorrow was plain as day upon her face, but you let her walk away. I'm not sure what you mean. No, I know you understand, Sir Finn, but you pretend not to. Sylphina, we've just met again for the first time in a decade. There's no need to get into this now. I apologize. You've the right of it. It was more than rude of me to ambush you like that after such a long absence. Yeah, I know, I put together 2 and 2 on Glade being Sylphina's husband. No, I understand. We can talk about it later. For now, the battlefield calls. Of course, Sir Finn. Do I get anything for that, or are we just learning that Finn kind of sucks? Yeah, no, that is the crucial information I was dying to know, is that he was Sylphina's husband. Do I get to recruit him? There's no need to remain here any longer. Prince Leaf, please hurry. Yeah, later, okay. That's all I needed to know, really. From what I remember, he's unpromoted with a silver lance when you get him, so what I'm hearing is Finn is gonna get a silver lance when I get him. He's promoted with a silver lance. Ooh, fancy. Okay, Leaf is the only one left on this map. But I didn't like using him, that's fair. Dorius. Prince Leaf, to be able to see you safe and healthy after all these years. You've grown into quite the splendid young man. Whatever I've accomplished, I owe to you and Finn. Without your sacrifices, I never could have come as far as I have. Oh, this is most unbecoming. Confound it, I suppose I've become easier to move to tears in my age. Duke Dorius, I think you've earned. Your arm, don't tell me you. Oh, it's but a trifle. I grew careless during the battle for Ulster. The disgrace is mine alone to bear. At Ulster? Then it was for the sake of ensuring my escape. Damn it, is this what it always comes down to? How many more people have to sacrifice themselves just to save me? How many? Even you, Dorius. All for me. Ha! Don't let this, of all things, weigh heavily upon your heart, Prince Leaf. Even supposing I wasn't injured, an old dotard like me would hardly be any use to you now. Let us not allow our minds to linger on past wounds. We've much work to do yet. I understand you wish to aid Tara. I mean to do the same, but we've precious little time to act. I've sent Glade ahead to the city. We've gotten word back from him, and he reports that the Empire means to mount an all-out assault against Tara perilously soon. Please stop channeling your pacifist cousin. I don't know, Seliph gets shit done. With you and your forces here, every brave soul in Thracia now stands assembled beneath the banner of Norn. The reborn kingdom of Leonster must be unleashed upon the front lines, starting with the Thracian soldiers amassed outside. Regarding that, the Thracian troops seem to have ceased attacking. Most curious. Outright suspicious, even. I'll start coming up with a plan. Give me a moment to get a better look at this strange state of affairs, Prince Leaf. Leaf's man was right. They have indeed called off their attack. But why? Who in blazes is that? That Draco Knight, a woman by the looks of it. What's she saying to the Thracian troops? Some kind of declaration? Did Altena save my ass? Oh, here she is, spewing her sad pheromones from the top of the mountain again. All soldiers of Thracia, heed me. This is your Princess Altena. I bring word from General Hannibal himself. The men in that villa are not bandits. They're a mercenary unit the General has stationed here to protect this area from bandits. Sheathe your swords. Withdraw at once. There's nobody here. She's talking to nobody. Yeah, but compared to Leaf, he isn't given as much of a character. He's sad about his parents being dead. That's something. The forces of the Fianna Freeblades, the Magi, and the remnants of Leonster's nobility, though but strangers to one another, have rallied behind their common cause. They quickly cohered into a formidable fighting unit, and became a new army all their own, the Liberation Army. The time was finally right to head for Tara and break the siege upon the city. The Liberation Army made their way to the Imperial Thracian border, which they would cross through Noel Valley, a small gap in the otherwise impassable mountain range. And for that reason, this map should not have been escape, yeah. Should have been a defend map. That would have killed me. Yeah, so is Harry Potter, and he's pretty put together as a character. He's just kind of, like, passive for a lot of it. Can't copyright Liberation Army, unfortunately. The SEO is abysmal as well. That's so true. Alright, this map looks like it would make me hate it. So hopefully Asbel isn't, like, in the tank in terms of fatigue. I didn't even think about that. Though I have 2 stamina drinks now, so we have that, at least. Lots of ballisti. I remember Poison Parfait on your stream, you got absolutely dropped by this map like 3 times, right? Because you didn't have Dagdar to tank the ballisti to the face. Ooh, he has a stamina drink. That might be worth stealing. Ooh, a long lance now instead of a short lance. We're moving up in the world, boys and girls, and there's no catchy thing for, like, guys, gals, non-binary pals. There's a lot of ballisti on this map. I think this is the game trying to make me hate myself. Nope. Save. There is something I know. What is that, Rose? I was assuming I would move forward at all, so yeah, it took me a while. Does this guy have a rapier? Jesus. That only weighs 3. Lithis could steal that. No, wait. I forgot. Okay, Rose, thanks. Good talk. I'm guessing the thieves are gonna go for the houses, otherwise I don't know why they're on this map, so... Dismounted wet noodle Karin! Let's go. Assuming she's not, like, horrifically fatigued. I should probably actually check. Okay, Safi's fatigued somehow. So no Safi. Everybody else is fine though, so. Karin's your only way to save the bottom village. Great, love that. Oh yeah. Well, I suppose if you really, really wanted to, You could probably walk all the way around, and then down, and then over with somebody. But yeah, wait, drawbridge? Can you lower the drawbridges? Is it like in Fire Emblem 4 where Dew had like one use and it was lowering the drawbridge? Nah, the thief gets it first then. Really? How? He's so far away. Check the armor's inventory. These guys? Longsword. Okay. What am I looking for? The first armor on the fort. Oh, this one. Oh. Does he trade the bridge key to the thief? He has a flame sword too? Holy shit. That seems worth stealing. Now there's a second thief. Does he okay, here's something that I've noticed with this one is sometimes there will be bosses that are deployed on the map, but they don't show up until after you hit start, which is kind of annoying. Because then you can't, like, evaluate them to see how to counter them before the map starts. You just have to hope you brought the right units, and then they show up later. Okay, we'll yeet Karin over to the house then, but we're gonna do that next time, because like I said, this was feeling like a one-chapter kind of day. And I think it is a one-chapter kind of day. So I'll probably figure out what I want to deploy and everything off stream, but yeah. Alright, time for my air stewardess voice, according to Poison Parfait from the end of last stream. That is going to do it for us today, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. Speaking of next time, tomorrow's the final Poison Parfait Thracia stream. Interesting, I'll have to see that. Anyways, that's gonna do it for us today, everybody. I will be back next Saturday around 3 p.m. Eastern time. So go ahead and follow if you're not already following and you want to be alerted to the next time I go live. And other than that, I will see y'all next time. Peace.